Hello, and welcome back to 20-somethings TV, the show for 20-somethings by 20-somethings. And because I cannot contain myself, I would like to officially welcome back our boy, John Maddock. Can we get a round of applause for my boy? Coolest guy on earth. We miss you so much. How are those women's shoes coming along? I'm joined by my lovely co-hosts, Abby Stevenson, Rex Wicker, and of course, Steve Maddock. How are you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
I'm cool.
It's great to have you guys. Just because I'm a little spacey, what's on our agenda today? Can you guys sort of remind me?
Yeah, Beyonce has a new album or like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A depressing fact about our country.
Oh.
And a fruit.
Oh, Beyonce. You look so great up there. Anyways, you were saying a fruit? A tasty fruit. Like what kind of fruit?
Like an apple.
Oh, yeah. The Department of Justice is suing the tech conglomerate Apple for violating antitrust laws. We have a clip here, so let's give our viewers a quick bite of this crazy story. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh,
DOJ claims Apple has maintained an illegal monopoly over the smartphone market by locking in customers and making experiences worse for rival products. This means Apple makes their services like Apple Pay, AirTags, and Apple Watch a much more seamless experience on an iPhone than their competitor services, like Google Pay, Tile trackers, and other smartwatches. Apple allows iPhone customers to send high-quality photos and videos seamlessly to one another, but multimedia text Android phones are slower and grainy. The company late last year relented and agreed to improve the quality standard it uses to interact with Android phones via text message, but it still maintains those messages in green bubbles. Some critics argue these green bubbles create a class divide. The lawsuit also critiques Apple's App Store and its operating system code. Apple forces app developers to write code specifically for its operating system, restricting developers from coding using universal languages that could offer a single app experience across any device.
wow. That's incredible. Have you guys heard the song Jimmy Cook by Drake? Well, I gotta say, in this instance, Timmy did not cook.
He did not.
No.
Who's Timmy?
Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I know that guy.
Oh. I only know like Steve Jobs.
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
Is
Yeah.
he's still kicking,
You know
right?
him personally?
Yeah. Well, let me talk about the video.
Okay.
I thought it was really funny, the green bubble thing. I'm sorry. Like, don't we have real class divides to worry about?
I know. Like, and we're worrying about blue and green bubbles, and I mean, listen, the tech people have to have something to talk about.
I was going to say, I think that the people who are worried about this video and the green text need to worry about a different kind of green. You know what I'm saying? Like the green in their pockets. They need to work on getting it up so they can get on the iPhone wave like we are. I have 6 iPhones. So,
Yeah.
get like me.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and
I'm like that.
But I agree
blurry-
about the money thing. Like, hey.
the blurry thing can't only be from like Apple to Samsung or whatever, because my dad has like an iPhone like this. I don't know what number it is, and every time he takes a video, it's like the worst quality I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how he does it. So this is also an Apple problem. Why are we not talking about this?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been an Apple user for a long time. You know, I had an iPod and then I eventually got the iPhone, and they do create a great product, you know, quality, and they're constantly innovating, but do they really need to have such a big hold over the phone market? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do any
Yeah.
companies need to have such a big hold over any market?
But they want that money, like I said, you know.
I mean, but they were kind of the first people to like bring the smartphones like past the flip
They had a
phone
head
stage.
start.
So did they deserve it? I don't know.
Maybe.
They got Game Vision. You can play Cup Pong.
That
You can
is
play-
really fun.
They got that on Samsung.
Yeah, yeah. You know what is crazy? We were talking about green
don't think
before. They have a 30% like tax on Android texts, like, but they don't do the same thing for iPhones.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's like a physical, that's a physical thing. Like they should.
That
just
is
shouldn't-
so funny. I'm
They
sorry.
just shouldn't be doing that.
And also a problem that I never had to worry about because I have an iPhone.
Yes. See, that's the thing. Most people do not have this problem, but for those people who do have that, we should probably help them out.
I think they should just be like 2 totally separate things. Like instead of suing Apple and making them do all these things so Samsung is equal, I think people who have iPhones should just only be able to talk to people with iPhones, and people with Samsungs should only be allowed to talk to people with Samsungs until eventually there's a civil war.
Yeah.
I think we should be
Oh.
separate.
I was gonna say I thought you were trying to make peace, but that's
I would never talk
No.
to someone with an Android. I would let them
Really?
in my
'Cause
home.
they have a green bubble.
Wow.
That's gross.
Certainly going to
Couldn't
be
be
dating
me.
my
They're
daughter.
not in my class.
this is crazy. You know, all this talk about apples has made me very hangry. Next up, we have a video clip concerning our United States from the World Happiness Report, and it's right here. The video clip is right here. Can we cut to me?
We're the video clip.
Look at. Cut
There's
to,
no video
Cut to a
clip.
close up of me.
This is the video
Look
clip.
at this clip. Do you see my painted smile?
Is the video clip?
Do I look happy? No,
No.
not in this modern world. I'm not. Okay. Since the World Happiness Report started about 10 years ago, we've been in the top 20 for those past 10 years, and this year we dipped down. Why is that? Rex, why is that?
I mean, it's an epidemic right now. Everybody's really depressed, and I don't know if that has to do with, I mean, it definitely has to do with the whole pandemic and getting stuck inside and losing some of our most important years in our lives, like the early college or the late high school days. I think that's a major reason behind it.
Yeah.
John, how do you feel?
Everybody want to hear my theory on it?
Yes.
I think it's because the McChicken's not $1 anymore.
Oh. The McChicken's not $1?
How do you measure happiness? How are they going about that?
I'm sure surveys like, are you happier than you were the year before? Because they do it every year.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
seems like a really good way of doing it.
Yeah, I take surveys very seriously when I take them.
Did any of you reach out? Were any of you involved in the survey?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Shit. Oh, sorry. Am I not supposed to say that?
Before.
Has anyone in the room taken this survey?
No, obviously no one has. That's
Yeah.
why it's not representative of us.
No. Yeah.
I think I'm pretty happy.
Okay.
I just don't know.
It's not reflective on everybody.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Get
just
like
wondering,
me.
like, if you have like questions and you circle one, like, I don't think that is really a way to measure happiness. And also, you got to take into account how people are feeling when they're taking the survey.
Right.
Does not.
That's
it's
true.
not like how they're feeling all the time.
Yeah. It changes very rapidly.
So true. Chris.
Yeah. God, it's like a. I can't even think about the last time I was happy enough to even take a survey.
Wow.
To pick up my finger and just like. Thank you. Wow. You know what? Now I think you just made my mood better. Actually.
Oh my God! Give them the survey, quick, quick, quick.
Someone.
You know
No,
what?
but actually, I think something that we didn't really talk about, the survey was specifically talking about younger people. And I read some, in one of the news reports on this survey, that younger people in the economy are sort of feeling stressed out. And that's where we found that dip. It's in all English-speaking countries as well. That all of them have dipped at the same time. It's not just America.
It's interesting.
New Zealand, England, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that we are like a capitalist society. I think we should be communist.
I think so too.
What?
I'm just saying, give it a shot, you know?
YouTube's like, take this down, take this
I
down.
think
Yeah.
so too,
This is
comrade.
anti-American.
Yeah, comrade. Thank you. Shake hands on that.
All right, what's
yeah,
next?
represent our country. Well,
You know what's
Speaking
gonna
of communists.
yeah, you guys know what else our country is famous for? Cowboys. I believe a certain pop sensation named Beyonce just came out with a country album. And you know what? We did see her
No.
face, but can we get that picture up again?
make-
Damn, look at that.
Wow.
Beyonce, you're going the wrong
Yeah.
way.
Why-
She's not
yeah,
facing
She's facing that.
She's reverse.
Can you imagine you're like, no, I'm not going to say it.
That's a
Imagine
nice
what?
horse.
Imagine what?
I'd like to ride that horse.
Have you guys seen her last album cover? It's this, like the same sort of idea.
Also, the album isn't out, Christian, by the way.
Cowboy Carter?
Shows how much you listen to it.
Oh, sorry. I heard
You
the
fake fan.
This ain't Texas. You know
That's
that song?
true.
He
Is
heard
that
the
like-
one song that was released
Yeah,
from the
Yeah,
album.
the single.
So therefore,
So you've heard the whole
I
album.
thought that was like on the album. I'm sorry. I thought the album was out.
Ladies
I
and
think
gentlemen,
this is,
he's lying.
I'm pleasantly surprised. Good
I-
for her. Yeah.
yeah.
Release music in every
Good for her
way.
for what?
Releasing a
For
country
doing
album.
a different, like,
She can do whatever I
I
want. She's
guess.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
yeah,
what
why
is she?
not
She's
try?
normally like pop.
Yeah.
Like
Her last album
R&B,
was
I'd
like
say.
dance. Like,
Dance.
You
Yeah.
won't break my soul.
Yeah, she's doing a little bit
Did
of
you hear that?
everything. And honestly, when you're that well known, you might as well. Like,
Yeah.
try a little bit of everything.
The
And if
problem-
it tanks, then she'll never do it again.
The problem
Oh,
I have
it's-
is I can't dance in the club to this. Like her last album, I was like,
You can square dance.
You have to
in the
line
club
dance,
to it.
I think.
Yeah, line
Line
dancing,
dance.
square dancing.
Yeah,
Do
you
you
have to
guys
do
wanna
like
go
the
line dancing?
southern
No.
dances.
no?
Not
No.
with you.
Okay.
No.
Wait, okay, just a fun fact about this, by the way.
Okay.
Beyonce was quoted saying.
Is this a fact?
No, yeah, this
It's
is
a quote.
Beyonce was
Okay.
quoted as saying, "This isn't like a country album." Well, no, like this isn't like a country album in the same way that like country artists do it. This is an album from like the country. Like this is like her statement as like a country album. And it's this is a very important thing I think we're not talking about. She is the first black woman to top the chart in the country. That she was the first #1 album by a black woman in the country charts.
Wow.
So I think the statement being made by Beyonce is very powerful, sort of subverting the expectation that country music is being made for sort of like you know like the sort of stereotype of like a hillbilly like in the middle of Minnesota is like, oh, listening to Zach Bryan. This has subverted that.
Hillbilly.
I mean,
Where are they?
Where
Where are they?
I don't know. I don't know where hillbillies lie.
In the
Okay.
hills. That's why they call it hillbillies.
Okay.
But what do you
I'm
guys
excited
think
for
of
this
that? Isn't
Beyonce
that great?
album. I like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Let's all listen to this new album when it comes out together.
The people in Minnesota, they need this.
They can't
Yeah,
listen to it,
people
though.
in Minnesota. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here on 20-somethings TV. Remember to drink lots of water, be healthy, and wash your hands 5 times a day. It's flu season, so make sure that you guys are staying careful, all right? See, Rex knows what to do. He finished his glass. All right,
Oh my
until
God.
next time, we'll see you. Be good.